Alright. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome. Call the meeting to order. Anything to add or take off the agenda?
Not by me.
Okay,
Make a motion to approve as printed.
second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Minutes of February 12th. Here to be correct, to be honest, I didn't nitpick every number on the claims that are printed, but past that, everything looks good. A motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. General public. Nobody here. Okay, Ben, you're up.
Morning.
Morning. Obviously, we'll write this in our journal that it was actually a little ahead of time for the county engineer.
Yeah.
He did not wait for 2 hours to get his spot. So, good day. Discussion possible action on contract renewal for the county engineer.
Yes, so typically about this time, we'll do performance evaluation.
I think our other supervisor's calling in. Morning, Rick.
Hey, good morning, bud.
Are you wanting
Hey.
to listen?
Yeah, can I listen in on your phone? Cause I'm not home yet.
Okay, no, you're good.
It's pretty light at jet anyway.
It is. I will put you in the middle of the room here. So act
Alright.
nice.
So typically this time of year, we get together, we do a performance evaluation. That's usually about the same time that we discuss wages moving forward. We've already done the budgetary portion for this coming fiscal year, 3%. That's the number that's listed on there. With the following 2 years being negotiated as we've done in previous years. As it stands, my contract is set to expire the end of June. I would like to continue providing my services to Humboldt County. And I guess that's what I'm here for.
I have one question. Are you willing to discuss this in open meeting? Or do you want to go into a closed session?
I'm fine with discussing it
That's
during
fine.
open meeting. In the event that you wanted to do a performance evaluation and we do our yearly evals, that I would probably go to closed session on.
I just want to make sure we're correct.
Mhm.
So
So this, you have a 3-year contract
Yes,
with what in this contract stated that the salary is gonna be annual. Whether
right,
you get a raise or you don't get a raise.
right.
That's annual.
That's something that
Contract
we,
is 3 years unless, like it says, something happens.
this is
So
just an
your
amendment. to
3-year
the-
contract ends this fiscal year.
Yes.
It goes by the fiscal year.
Mhm.
Would you be, as far as any evaluation stuff, more comfortable, okay, or whatever with that towards contract renewal on evaluation?
So the way my contract is worded is it's got to be decided by the end of March.
Okay,
So
okay,
typical language in the contract says, basically, you're giving me 3 months notice if you choose not to renew me.
okay.
If it's not done by that time, it automatically renews.
Okay, so really wanna maybe a review and a definitive extension of a 3-year contract by the end of March,
Yes,
what we're shooting for.
Yeah.
So we're
My
planning for
2
it.
cents is we don't want to lose you, Ben. That's my 2 cents.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
you'd suffer through an evaluation.
No, I don't either. You do an amazing job for us and we appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you.
I would second, third, or whatever.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think you,
We're good.
I don't think you'd be
grilled over an evaluation too much. If we could find something nitpicky, but past that.
All right. Anyway, I
Um,
guess this is just to bring it to your attention that I am under a contract year. And to get the ball rolling with doing a employee evaluation again.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Trish can update the form and get it to you guys, and maybe we can schedule it
Bruce
for.
mentioned, or you did. Would you wanna, let us compile, at least
Yeah.
form evaluations?
Yep,
Do that in closed session, just for the fun of it?
maybe just do that at the end of next week's board meeting. We'll just go to closed session for
Just run through
performance
that.
evaluation.
And with that, if everything falls into place, then we could move forward and be done with it.
Sounds good.
So then it's like the NFL, we don't have to put you as an unrestricted free agent. We aren't gonna let you go out and shop.
Correct, yeah.
All right, well, I'm
So
good with that.
The number you stated, because you said every year is a salary,
Yeah.
even with a 3-year contract,
Yes,
use 3%.
this is just 3%.
This number that's on this page.
The number that's on that page is the 3%. That'll start July 1.
Yep, and I like that you worded that. The contract is 3 years, but the wages every year.
Yeah, wages are negotiated usually every year. That's something that we adopted for language back
Probably with this contract.
with the previous contract, I think.
Okay.
So you good with that, Rick? Can you hear all that?
Yeah, I think that's kind of how it's been going, and like the rest of you, I'm very happy with his performance, so.
So if we get our evaluations done this week, then next week we can put it together. You're good
Sounds
with,
good to me.
okay,
So have the performance evaluation closed session, and then do you want following
action. we can-
discussion action?
Discussion.
Yes,
action
I think
can
we
be
should just
followed.
wrap it up in a one-shot deal.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm good with that.
Otherwise, it'll be like the railroad and come in here with like 6 attorneys and we'll have to talk to all of them.
No,
I don't think I know six attorneys. Probably a
we
good
don't need
thing.
to do that.
No, we don't.
Beyond that, our guys are gonna try and take advantage of this week's nice weather. I heard chainsaws running this morning, so my guess is the Humboldt shop took my advice to plan on going and cutting trees that are in the right of way.
Good.
We've got nobody requested transfer to the Hardy Shop location. So we've got posted in-house, anybody interested in the foreman position to fill out an application. Assuming there's more than one applicant interested, we'll sit down and interview all candidates that apply for it. We do have the position advertised in the paper and the radio
Is that one more week?
for one more week. I think we're taking applications until March 1st.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're moving forward with that as well. Trying to think, working on, my plan this week is to finish up tweaking the specs for the building, get a copy of that to Rick's son to evaluate, and a couple of our local contractors to make sure I'm not missing something. I think plan is to still try and send that out for bid the first part of April. I got final turn in is a week from today for the raise grant for the Murray Bridge. So that's still going on in the background. We're working on the language for that grant proposal. I gotta proofread that and make sure that that's done.
So when they cut
Did you get
trees,
quite a few letter recommendations?
Did you get enough of that? Yeah, say Andy's
Yes,
point.
I got 21.
Good.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, one short of the leader out of our 7. Somebody got 22, so
So that was good. Positive.
yes, we got
Yeah,
a
I was-
very, very positive response from the
Excellent.
local business.
Excellent. That goes along with the grant, right?
Yes,
Perfect.
yeah. So
That's
they're shooting for, they're trying to get 100 between the 7 counties, and between us and another county, we've got 43 of them.
Almost passed.
So
I hope the
almost
other
half.
counties step up to the plate then.
Yeah, yep, so they're it's going very well, right?
Good.
Good.
Good, it's always good to hear that.
Yeah.
But when they cut trees, do they spray them right away then? Or do you have to
So-
wait till they,
The guys are cutting trees, they'll dope the top of the tree stump, while they're out there. And we just put new bushings and a new cutting edge on the wood chipper. So that thing's running better than it has in the last 10.
Good.
Yeah. That is what we were up to.
well, I don't think that we're gonna escape winter completely. We'll have something that'll.
May will end up worse than.
Don't say that.
Than March.
Well, I'm just, the way it usually goes, about the time it warms up, then it's gonna snow for a little bit, but
Yeah.
the next couple of weeks is
Supposed to be really good.
beautiful.
Uh-huh.
So we could just figure out how to make it rain and soak in where we'd have a lot, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need quite a bit of rain from the looks of the lakes and the ponds. So. Okay, that's all I have.
Anything else? Nothing? Anybody else got anything for Ben?
Looks like that works out, we'll run through the technical stuff next week.
Perfect.
And then hopefully, like I said, should have a budget and 5-year plan for you guys to prove here in the next couple of weeks too. So. Okay, good. That's all I had.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, then moving on down, committee report.
So if we go back to February 13th, at the Public Safety Commission board meeting that morning. On the 13th, on Thursday, the 15th. We had 911 and EMA back-to-back budget hearings for both those organizations. That went quick and smooth. That was that evening of the Thursday, the 15th. And that was the only two really official extra meetings last week.
I had Farm Bureau on the 12th, up at their new office up there. Pretty much the same as it's been, had good food, pretty good interaction with the group, and all went well, I thought. That's all I had.
Rick, did you have anything?
No, I did not. How
Sandy?
was the Farm Bureau meeting? Was it cordial?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I put in my 2 cents about them constantly trying to work on cutting, approving or backing all of these legislative for property tax cuts, because if they keep cutting, services eventually will have to be cut because we can only afford so much. And I brought up the thing about rock again, and everybody's head popped up. So that was the only thing I had, was the Farm Bureau meeting.
You had drainage
Okay.
on the 13th.
Oh, that's right. I didn't have that. I didn't put that on my, yeah, drainage on the 13th. Thanks, Dave.
yeah, thank you for doing that. I forgot all about it.
Okay, Monday I was at the Farm Bureau. Thought it was a pretty good meeting. Tuesday the 13th, I had drainage up here at 9 o'clock on the joint with Webster. Also in the afternoon on the 13th, I was back and forth on the quarry problem. But different stuff there. Wednesday, I was back and forth with them again. Animal shelter meeting has been moved till this week, which makes it hard for me to get to. That's all I had.
You have anything real fun?
Nothing.
Rick, FYI, we have moved the assessors conference board meeting to Wednesday, the 6th at 6.
Oh,
We wrote it on your calendar. We have some conflicts with some of the towns and other
what's the
meetings,
matter?
so we're trying to get as many here as we can, so it's the 6th at 6.
6 on the 6th,
Yep.
okay. Sounds good. Alrighty.
I don't think we need to go into drainage on this, but I just want to give everybody an update from Colin. Yeah, obviously from everybody who was here for that hearing, they want to, you know, keep getting forward on the bid process for the DD 80 here in Dakota City. He said an FYI that Team Services from Fort Dodge, let's see, what did he say? They need to drill a few holes in the street to measure the pavement thickness, because that's gonna enter into this
Repair.
cost of the project. So he says, I don't wanna guess, cause you said it's a foot thick,
Yeah, that's what I've been told for years, that.
and nobody's arguing.
Can't come through, and that was concrete, it was 10 inches.
So, you know, they know,
Blacktop on top.
they know obviously the area, and they wanna get accurate measurements. And let's see, they should have had that done. He was told they would be here and do that yesterday, and there was a very minimal cost, like 600, a little over $600. But he said, obviously Colin being, you know, a particular guy, they don't want to guess at that, because it could be, you know, a foot's different than 2 foot or 6 inches, so that was that, and then, I think he's gonna, you know, get those numbers together, and we'll have that back here in front of us probably sooner than later on that project. So that was update on that project on DD 80.
Good. And also this week that, get to the right page. We have Thursday, we have that tabletop exercise with the emergency management. Thursday morning, if anybody's interested in it,
I think that's a shooter exercise.
I think so.
Thursday.
Well, as we've all seen, it's closer than we'd want it to be. It
Yes.
isn't happening, and we're not all immune, so.
That's true.
Anything else come for the board? If not, need a motion.
I'd make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
8:48.